flag is thrown. There's your first down and a lot more for Demaryius Thomas. Swing and a shot by Freeman. Deep into the night. Back-to-back homers for the Braves. Blake Griffin will turn. Shoot a free from the win. Bounce. They go. Because the big land. They go.
All right. Good evening. It's Friday night. You know what that means. It's time for the number one sports podcast in the world. It's time for Sports for You. Live on YouTube. I'm John. That's Mark.
Here.
Nick Freeze will be on the way in a little bit. Be live on your TV screens, on your laptops and your desktops on YouTube. So hit that subscribe button for Sports for You podcast on YouTube. Like, share, leave a comment. What up, Trail? Sports for You Wrestling in the building. Of course, you can follow us on social media on Facebook, Instagram, X, TikTok, and YouTube at Sports for You Podcast. Of course, you can follow me at John Watson 0984 on X, Instagram, and TikTok. Follow Mark on Instagram. Hi, I'm Mark. Hi, I'm Mark1 on X. Follow Nick on X, Instagram, 99 Gorilla. Lots to discuss as summer league is fully going on wild. But oh boy, poster alert. A dude there with the poster right there. And
Didn't his car get stolen by Nakua, brother?
allegedly. Was that him? No, that's not him. That was him. Well, he shot the technical. There he is right there.
Yeah.
It was. But lots to discuss. Obviously, in the world of the NBA, getting ready. That summer league is going. Free agency is still going on. And I named today's show Make a Decision, because there's some decisions that still need to be made in the world of sports. And the world is still keeping their eyes on what is going on with one LeBron Raymond James. So now, according to reports, it sounds like the Sixers, the Heat, and the Cavaliers all are the, would say, for some of the front runners to try to sign LeBron James as a free agent. But we don't know we don't know when that will be, who has the edge over another. Another thing to add about this, as I stated, he is not taking any meetings. He's leaving that in the hands of his agent, Rich Paul.
Allegedly.
He's not. He's in Puerto Rico playing golf with Draymond. Yeah, so him, and by doing that, wrong way. That's what calling out names. But he is communicating with the teams that that Rich Paul is meeting with through voice notes. So he's getting voice messages from like coaches, I guess we'll say general managers, and then Rich Paul is talking to the executives. Rich Paul was on NBA Today, and he was asked about about LeBron and what to expect. So let me find it. But yeah, he is not taking meetings. He's enjoying his time golfing right now while he's on vacation. Last scene was in Puerto Rico, so here he was talking to Hannah Storm just today on NBA Today, live from Summer League, about what he's told LeBron about this process.
Pitches, I don't know about pitches, but listen, I think there's communication from players directly to him, and obviously I handle it from an organization perspective. But look, I think it's admirable the way he sought after today, and it's a testament to his hard work. And so we're taking this thing very seriously, but at the same time, we're having fun. I think it's great for the fans, but this is something that it's his decision, and he's earned the right to make whatever decision he wants. And so I just tell him, take your time, and whenever you're ready, just let me know. Pitches, I don't know about.
So that's all Rich Paul has been saying. Well, this is also not stopping teams from finding their way to make pitches for LeBron, even if it means going on their agent's podcast. going on there. And that is what one Mr. Bob Myers did. He went on to the Game Over podcast and discussed how LeBron would fit with the Sixers. Now, for those who don't know, Bob Myers is now the president of the Sixers, but he's more so the president of Harris, the ownership group that owns the Sixers. So he's not doing. So he was on the Game Over podcast, and he said how LeBron would be a good fit with the Sixers.
If he was here, I'd say I honestly believe this is your best chance to win. You have to decide all the other things that are equally important because it's his life, right? He has to play. He has to face the scrutiny of his decision. That'll half people will say you should have done this or should have done that, and they'll criticize him for whatever, which is his life. So he's been through all that. What I would just say is, if it's about winning, let's talk about this team because you can win here in Philadelphia. If you want to talk about other stuff about what's this guy like, what's that? By the way, he knows players, a lot of them better than I do. Their games. This is a guy that probably watches more basketball than anybody understands. Like
That's a fact.
He's not just playing, and he's probably watching the game in February that nobody's watching. So he knows. Not only does he know the guys, he knows how they play.
I hate to do this, Bob, but I'm going to make the pitch for LeBron in Philadelphia now.
Oh God,
I hate to do this because Knicks just won the championship, the whole thing. But I don't think Philadelphia gives him the best chance to win. I think Minnesota does.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Philadelphia is the best market for him to play in. I think New York is. I don't think but there are markets that would be at least as appreciative of the win of a championship if he helped bring it as Philadelphia. But if you're talking about a combination of all things, they give him a very good chance to win. It's a major market on the Eastern Seaboard that he has not played in. The fans in Philly will love you forever if you win a championship. When you combine, I think Minnesota gives him a better chance to win, but that's not the same market as Philadelphia.
Right. Yeah.
I think that New York is a better market, but maybe they won't love him as much because they just won a championship.
But I don't know. You guys know. Is it what's harder to get to the finals, the East or the West?
The East won the last two.
Okay,
chips.
just say, look. What do you think?
I think
the
year
East won. No, the East won the last one.
Where is it harder to get to the
finals? Hold on, wait a minute. The East won two out of the last three. However, in the one that the West won, it went 7 games. At halftime, it was tied, and the best player on the Eastern Conference team got hurt. And that's the only one they've won by the skin of their teeth with a big butt there, a bit,
Pause.
So I don't know, when a healthy Pacers team, the Knicks,
I know those we got big butts.
Boston, Philly, it's kind of rough in the East.
I think
Miami got a lot better.
So when you're looking
Detroit.
at him,
but the top 2 in the West are a lot.
I mean, look, again, I'm not LeBron's basketball brain is. He knows the answer better. If I asked that, he would have an opinion that I would say, well, that makes sense because he knows. So whatever place he chooses, I think all I could talk about would be winning and organizationally support. But if there's other reasons, it's completely fine.
It's like you're on a show like The Bachelor or something, and you're trying to get the girl, and everyone's going the hard sell, and you're doing the soft sell.
Well, it doesn't matter honestly, let's be honest. Whatever I say,
I've never seen The Bachelor, but I assume that's how it works, right?
Max, whatever I say doesn't really matter to what he's going to do.
Right.
Let's be honest, and I'm okay saying that.
No, it doesn't.
It doesn't matter.
No.
So it doesn't
but
matter
the fact
what I
that
say.
Bob is there at the top means that you have
I don't know.
Rich always talks
Bob
about
is my friend.
Right, but
he's
what I'm saying is, Rich,
you
in
need
terms
something.
of your analysis and counsel, you think that human capital at the top of organizations is important, right? In terms of setting the culture.
No, absolutely, yes. Yeah, that's
and again,
important.
I said this at the start. Whatever you guys decide,
he decides.
Whatever okay. He would whatever he decides, he's well equipped to make the decision, right? This isn't an 18-year-old.
No,
This isn't a
and we
25-year-old.
don't care about what somebody else.
Yeah, he
has to
doesn't.
say.
I mean, if like I said this before, he's 41. He has grown children. He's won championships.
I
He's
would
scored
love for him to be in the league when he becomes a grandfather. Be amazing.
Come on, Max.
What? What are
Be
you
amazing.
talking?
Well, he has grown kids.
LeBron playing in the NBA as a grandfather would be diabolically.
That'd be hilarious.
It's diabolically funny. He's already in the great show. So Bronny or Bryce have a kid. Missouri can't have kids ever. So Bronny or Bryce, you don't have kids. He's thinking the same thing too.
I'm sure he want her to have a kid at some point. It just
He's thinking that
it'll be about 20 years from now.
but he's thinking that now. He's not thinking that now. That's what he's thinking. But eventually he'll soften his stance because that's what his dads do when it comes to girls. But what's your thoughts on? What do you make about Myers going on a podcast?
I like
much acting like a.
I like it. You know why I like it? Because he not having meetings with nobody, quote unquote. And so this is your way to sell this is the way you sell your organization. And he didn't overdo it. He didn't overdo it. He put nobody else down. I think he put his bid in fair. I think that's the way you have to do it, man. And I know people not gonna like it because it's LeBron, but honestly, man, I love it.
I didn't think about LeBron. I just thought it was like. It was. I want to say it wasn't. It's different for sure. It did feel like some Bachelor.
It did.
Felt like The Bachelor. Like
it did. And I think what is helping everything that's helping Philadelphia is Bob Myers and Rich Paul have a relationship. And I think they're really close with each other. I think that's, I know Rich Paul saying it's LeBron decision. I don't believe that at all. I believe that he can put more, he can add a little more to the Philadelphia side. What I didn't think about until yesterday was the Jaylen Brown thing. You remember at the Summer League game, Jaylen Brown was talking shit about Bronny.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I know Bron and Jaylen Brown might have squashed that, or I don't know if they did. I don't know what was going on with that. But I think that's also something to play into.
I think when it comes to that part, I think that's water under the bridge. I think that was just players just talking trash on players. So I think if they was the joint forces, I don't think it would be no issue there. Let me know what you there. But yeah, but Bob Myers again said if LeBron was here, I say honestly, I believe this is our best chance to win. So the question is, where is he gonna go? Where is LeBron gonna go, and when will we find out when he makes this announcement? Well, as the great Nick Freeze is walking into the studio right now, but
Gang banging.
You good?
Me? What I did?
I just got here, bro. I don't know what's wrong with him. Got these mic'd out.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
What? Nick.
What is wrong with you?
That's better than what I thought about, what I was thinking about. No. Because I know what women use ice for. So cute. What?
Yo, what is going on here right now?
I don't know, but I'm for sure going to for this.
The John haircut. He give you blue balls. Yeah, John. Look, somebody pointing at you.
Wasn't my fault.
Wait, what'd you say?
I ain't do nothing.
No, not you.
Yeah, this dude. I don't know what. Yeah, this dude was out here wild. This dude's just wild, and I ain't said nothing.
Is it the Hennessy over there?
This dude up here saying some crazy stuff, but I don't know when we're gonna get a. I don't know when we're gonna get an answer. I thought we'd get it by today, but I think now. I think sometime by next week because LeBron's gonna be back in the States for Fanatics Fest. He's hosting Mind of the Game live for Fanatics Fest. Him with Tyrese Halliburton as his guest co-host. Oh, nice block.
Nice.
But I said block. Relax.
Oh, I thought you said nice box. I said, damn.
All right, Cam.
All right, John. Go
I
ahead.
ain't even doing
Nick,
it.
stop looking at me.
I didn't even do nothing. But Nick, I don't know if you get your headphones on. I want to get your thoughts on the Bob. What was your reaction to seeing Bob Myers pull up to Rich and Paul and Max's podcast to make a free agent, pretty much make a free agent pitch for LeBron to join the Sixers?
All right.
All right.
Oh, so he had pulled up.
So
Yeah.
just showed the clip. Bob Myers was on the latest episode of Game Over, and he pretty much said this quote, and this is a quote from if LeBron was here, I'd say I honestly believe this is our best chance to win. Now, thank you, Nessa. The question would be, what do you think of him pulling up to the podcast to make that pitch, and what will LeBron bring to the Sixers?
LeBron being there can help set them up for the future and right now.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying? I understand Maxey is a veteran now, but you can still learn a lot from LeBron. LeBron can still be a guy that just being around him, like, the work ethic, that sounded crazy. But like his work ethic, showing how he prepares for games, the stuff that none of us see. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That we know that these athletes have to do. A guy who's played at the level that he has for the past going on 24 years, any young player can learn from that. Especially a guy like VJ Edgecombe, who has a very high ceiling.
Yes,
and he should be the guy that if LeBron goes there, you put his locker right next to him.
Yeah.
Right next to him.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to make sure this dude, he learns everything.
Now I want to ask you this: do y'all think Paul's not enough balls in Philly? You think that'd be an issue? Because it's not like Maxey is a distributing point guard; he's a scoring guard.
I think they'll make it work because, like I said on Tuesday, I think LeBron's not going to play a lot of games. I think he'll play at least 50.
Mm-hmm.
But I think by the time they get the playoffs, they'll have it together. They'll have it together, knowing what how the chemistry before. What up, Mike D?
I think they'll be cool because at this point, all right. So this is how you got to approach it. You got to approach it the same way the Lakers did back in the day with Will Chamberlain. You establish what your role is off the rip. Like, Bron, look, we don't need you to give us 25, 30 points per game. We got Tyrese Maxey for that. We got Joel Embiid if he's healthy for that.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying? VJ Edgecombe is our third scorer. We need you to more so be the leader, the distributor point guard. That's what we need. We need you to be hovering around 10 assists per game.
Ooh.
You feel what I'm saying?
LeBron averaging assists would be insane.
That's what I'm saying.
But the crazy part is he can do it.
He can do that. He can do that while still put up 20 points. That's what I'm telling LeBron. Like, look, LeBron, I need you to hover around that 10 assists, 18 points per game type of role.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? But when you see the game is starting to get out of hand,
take control.
Yeah, do your thing to get everybody back on track. But we also need these other guys to be like, don't let this be the LeBron show either.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying? LeBron's doing this to make sure that y'all get yourselves back in rhythm. You feel what I'm saying? So that's what I would do if I was Philly. That'd be the pitch. I'd be like, look, this is your role. We don't need you to put up 30 points a game. I don't need you putting up 20 to 25 shots per game. I don't need you shooting the ball no more than 12 times, between 12 to 15 times a game. And that should be your max.
I can see that, unless you got it going.
Yeah, of course. If you can put up 10 points in one quarter, that's a whole different story. You do your thing. But outside of that, your role over here is to set everybody else up for success, and the leadership that you can bring to help us get over the hump to get past the second round.
Yeah, you got to hump past the second round.
You got a what past the second round?
Ain't that part of the second? Oh, that's second base. I mean, go ahead. That was yeah. That's what my pitch would be.
Ain't licking part of the second base? What?
Depends on the recipient.
Yeah, because if she look good enough, I'm licking on the first base.
Did nothing on her face. Shout out to the face painters. Yeah.
Who the fuck is that?
No, Mark, no.
Mark,
Cool.
Mark,
Fam.
Mark, what is wrong with you?
Oh, they're playing with Messi.
Kins.
Wait, last time that name got brought up.
Kins.
What is wrong with y'all? Racial.
Every time Nick get here, dog.
Oh,
What?
You almost dunked on somebody. Well, not
man,
him.
Nick is chilling.
And one.
Nick ain't even done nothing yet.
Keyword yet.
That's not the key word. The key word is lying.
Didn't even say that, and he didn't say that, and he just threw the word out there. But back to LeBron. I cannot believe it's been 16 years, bro. 16 years.
Since what?
The decision?
Yes.
Oh.
16 years, man. I still can't believe it that this happened 16 years ago.
And he's still getting drugged through the mud for it.
Let me ask y'all this. What did y'all think was gonna happen when he went on TV? Where did y'all think he was going?
Miami.
You thought he was going to Miami?
From jump, he was going to Miami.
Around that time I really didn't know. I ain't gonna lie to you. But I was really around that time I was really like a super rooting for LeBron around that time. So I was like, you know, if I thought they probably had the better chance of staying in Cleveland.
I did too.
But but as I got older and understand, move the computer a little bit more, John. How BS how BS Cleveland management was, then that's when I was like, okay, I understood everything. And I think that's a big thing that people fail to realize when this decision was made. They're like, oh, he left. Well, he left because management was terrible.
Yeah, they didn't want to trade Amari Stoudemire for trade JJ Hickson for Amari Stoudemire. That told you everything you need to know.
That motherfucker's off the team the next year.
Ain't that something?
And motherfuckers like, well, I don't know why he didn't leave. I don't know why he left. He just ran. No, he ran from a bad organization.
Imagine you think you getting prime Amari Stoudemire and you getting no disrespect to Antoine Jameson, but it's over the hill with Antoine Jameson.
It was.
So it's like, come on, man.
I honestly thought he was staying in Cleveland. I thought the whole Boys and Girls Club was something to pay homage to all those kids who've been down with him since day one in Ohio.
Mm-hmm.
And I had no idea that he was going to Miami. Even though I kept hearing it like days leading up that Miami was the front runner.
Mm-hmm.
I just felt like I always thought Cleveland was in his heart. But then when you see why, and in the following year, they was hot garbage.
Yep.
I remember it was a game they played the Lakers. We was up by 50 at halftime. They had Andrew Bynum out there looking like Wilt.
I remember a quote. You know, they always say the crazy thing is that, you know, I don't get how when the fans they hear like the play, like some of the players and everything talk about these guys, and they'll be like, oh, well, this is what doesn't matter. Well, Larry Bird had this quote. I think we all know what this quote is, where he said he would never trade for any of LeBron's teammates because LeBron just makes them look good. You feel what I'm saying? And soon as he was gone from Cleveland, it was a proven fact. Because the first thing people say is, and you know what's even crazier now? Have you noticed that now that Mike Brown has won the championship, people's like, oh, he had a championship winning coach and left? I saw that online. This is not the same Mike Brown from 16 years ago.
No, it wasn't. He had to go through some stuff to become the Mike Brown.
He's been fired 2 times.
Yeah,
three times before he got this job.
The Lakers, Cleveland again, and the Kings.
He got fired 3 times before he got this job. You feel what I'm saying? He had to go through a lot. He had to go back to being an assistant coach. He had to learn a lot to get to this point that he was at. So it's just when you look at that, man, it was just, I think people get mad at the theatrics and everything, like, he's just doing this and that. But he's like, well, he did it as a fundraiser for the Boys and Girls Club. He raised $1 million for them at the end of the day.
That don't matter.
No, it don't matter to people like that. That doesn't matter at all.
And be honest, if you want to be mad at somebody,
Be mad at Rich Paul?
no, it was Maverick Carter.
One of them.
Because at that time Clutch wasn't around yet. He was still he was still with CAA. And Leon, and you know who his agent was?
Leon Rose.
Leon Rose,
Mhm.
the current president of the Knicks. At that time was LeBron's agent. Maverick, and this was Maverick Carter's introduction to corporate America.
Yep.
Rich Paul was. People knew who Rich Paul was, but Rich Paul wasn't Rich Paul. If you get my drift, people knew Rich Paul was around. They knew he was LeBron's best friend. They knew he was an aspiring agent.
That's all he was at that time. He was just
But he
LeBron's
was
homeboy.
not the dude who's now done banked on over probably $1 billion worth of contracts.
Yeah, that falls in the calling out name too.
Yeah. Well, wait, I can't wait for calling out names because this is going to be a very interesting calling out names.
Mm-hmm.
All right. But speaking of moves that haven't been made yet, we thought we had a trade done, and now they went Nate Dogg RRP and said, "Hold up." So we all know the Kawhi Leonard is going to be traded. I'm gonna say now he is going to be traded to the Toronto Raptors.
That's what Caitlin Clark was doing.
Grabbing her dick. Problem. See?
What is wrong? What's wrong with y'all?
Me? I didn't even say it.
Hey, little fan, you did say it.
You did.
They know what I was talking about.
And they came from the world. Which one was worse, that or the pool party picture?
Definitely the pool
party
party.
picture.
Or the one that one I sent. Wait, what pool party?
You know,
Air 51.
all right, we back. So Kawhi Leonard. So for those who don't know, so Kawhi Leonard and the Raptors and the Clippers agreed on a trade to send Kawhi Leonard back to Toronto. The Knicks Clippers get Brandon Ingram, Grady, and some picks. But now the trade
for this one?
Well, not that Grady. Oh, it wasn't Grady. Grady was like 40 something. He had like a full gray
That
beard.
nigga was y'all age.
You sure he was 40 something?
Well, they didn't look older but he definitely dog.
Him and Clyde Drexler was the same age, right?
Dude, nah, he was. What if he was younger than Clyde Drexler?
He probably was.
No, he wasn't doing steroids.
Nah, he was.
Clyde Drexler.
No, he talking about.
No, Clyde Drexler was.
Well,
Yeah,
You
right from the era was.
You
Yeah.
sure Grady wasn't doing Grady?
No, I know who else was, and they were 23.
Oh, nigga, Theo.
That nigga was bald by the
Anyway, you lose your hairline at 22.
not the way he did.
And
Dog, you don't go from having a full hairline to not having one in 1 year.
then his brother still got his to this day.
To this day, fam, that shit. Look, the nigga hairline was perfectly fine his rookie year. Literally the next year.
Right after that story, he said they had cocaine and Gatorade, right?
Orange juice.
Oh, that was wait. So wait, he took the steroids after he broke his leg.
I think he took steroids and broke his leg.
Nigga, I don't see how I don't know how the balding process works, but nigga, there's no way you go from your hairline was perfectly fine, normal, to your shit be at the free throw line in 6 months. Go ahead, John.
So back to Kawhi. So this trade's put on hold because obviously there's still the aspiration investigation, whatever.
Yeah, who cares?
But the Raptors put the trade on. The trade is on hold because the Raptors asked the NBA, "Okay, we're going to agree to this trade. What will be the situation? Would there be any issue, any consequences?" And they said no. But if you complete this trade, then you have to take responsibility of whatever punishment that if Kawhi Leonard is sanctioned.
Mm-hmm.
So right now,
basically, if he gets suspended,
yeah. Right, and that's why I said the trade's going to happen.
Yeah, the Raptors already said that they already knew what was going on. They said they was cool with it.
Right. So
They got threes in Toronto too, right?
Yo, you good? You good?
That nigga suspended still play more games than he played for him when they won the championship.
So here's what's the Raptor statement.
Why are they saying number 47?
I don't know. Some of these dudes.
Is that Dwight Howard?
Nah. I saw a dude wearing number. Well, we got a dude on the team wearing number 66. So, tell you, these dudes got some weird summer league numbers.
Well, I played in the summer league. I wear 69.
The Raptor statement regarding our plan.
My last name would be and see who come first.
Regarding our planned trade with the Clippers for Kawhi Leonard, the NBA informed us that the result of the ongoing investigation, Dero's out here just dunking on everybody. We would assume any risk of any potential outcome of the investigation impacting Kawhi. In light of this, we will wait until the league's investigation is complete. The Raptors remain eager to bring Kawhi back to Toronto and look forward to a swift resolution for our players, organization, and fans. So they know. So basically, they're saying, okay, he's suspended how many games?
Pretty much.
So let us know now. Because if he's going to be suspended, if I had to guess, let's just say they sanction it. I think the 25 probably goes down to 25, 30, no more than 25 to 30 games. Just me. He's probably going to miss that anyway, just off injury anyway.
I was going to say probably like around like 20. I ain't going to lie to you.
So, but somewhere like there.
It's beginning of the year. That shit ain't going to matter.
Exactly. So, but
does his contract get voided?
That's where the problem, that's where I think we need the information is still not sure. Because the Raptors were finna start negotiating an extension with Kawhi. The moment
you know the name of that?
No.
That shit was called Alpha Brain. Go ahead.
That means you must be really smart.
Alpha's like man, though, right?
No, alpha means first.
That's too easy of a joke. Go ahead. That's way too easy of a joke.
But yeah, I think the trade's going to get done, and if Kawhi gets suspended, it's not going to be nothing. But the question is, does his contract get voided, and do they revise the trade with the Clippers? That's all.
SGA go back to the Clippers?
I
don't think it'll fall back to that.
Nah, it'd be a revised version of this trade. Do the Clippers get all the picks that they were going to get originally from Toronto? Do it maybe cut it down a pick or two, something like that? It ain't going to be nothing that's going to be something that holds this trade up. This trade's going to happen regardless. People like the trade's going to happen and nobody really cares.
Yeah.
All right. Speaking of the West, the West.
It's wet.
Yeah, shout out to it. But speaking of one of the former teams, the Spurs, today officially agreed on a 5-year, $252 million extension with Victor Wembanyama.
Bambi.
So what Wemby did, this dude's insane, man.
He got paid for being a dirty player.
Something wrong with that?
Oh, no, it's not.
Dirtiest player in the game.
Ask for Flair.
And the Undertaker.
Shut up.
We're not doing that.
Yeah.
Not the gay one, though.
The bisexual one.
Yo, that's insane. No, I saw the craziest video the other day on Instagram. I saw it. I was like,
you watched it?
No. I was like, just reading the caption alone was crazy. Sports BSP was good.
Sports BSP, what up with it?
Hey, yo. Shout out to Andrew Nimhart, but I'm not reading that last part of the name.
Where's it?
Do you say Andrew Nimhart?
It's better when I thought he said Andrew's dick hard. Oh, he cut his hair.
But
Jay-Z?
Yeah, that's how they opened the show.
With a barber?
A video of Beyonce cutting his hair.
I think still like Joe Camel.
You do. You don't like that for the rest of his life.
Hey, why niggas get older cut? What the fuck was that?
Who did that? No, who did that?
What the hell was that?
Which one of y'all did that?
I didn't do nothing. I was talking when it happened.
What the fuck is happening?
I don't know.
Cool. So Wemby could have.
What the fuck John got in the house?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Talk to me, man.
No, Mark. No.
So Wemby could have. He took the 25% rookie max extension instead of the 30%, which means this deal could have went up to $300 million. I was saying this in the car when I saw this news when I was at the shop before I came home. And I know we just about LeBron. It seems like the Sixers and the Cavs and the Heat are the front runners to probably sign him. I would really give a strong look at the Spurs, dude. If I was LeBron and Rich Paul, I'd give a really good look at the Spurs.
Me too.
Especially if money is not an issue, which has been put out there that LeBron's willing to play for the minimum. I still gotta believe it to see it. What up, Snowman? I would really give the Spurs a really serious look in free agency, especially if they need a real point guard.
I think Greg Popovich was still coaching. He would have said it. He would have went up over there. But I don't know. That is a good team to look at if you as far as I go up over there point guard. What the fuck is going on? Hey, fam.
Are you okay?
No.
And they said I was going to be.
Nick has a problem. Yo, Nick ain't been shit all day. I just want y'all to know.
Hey,
Yeah, you was wilding earlier, bro.
Hey, that was hate. My name got
by you,
my name got drugged through the mud of the group chat earlier. That shit was crazy.
And you wonder why.
Yeah, I do. That shit was hate.
This dude's total.
Dog, I woke up and seen that. I said, yo, what? Who did this? All right. Y'all got to stop. All right.
Yeah, they didn't even put them in separate corners.
106. That motherfucker was crazy yesterday. That little hey. Yes.
Y'all are insane.
I saw that motherfucker yesterday. That shit was crazy.
I told you.
I'm gonna look for 20. Just like that motherfucker when I drive past.
Yeah, man. Listen, man.
That motherfucker was crazy.
I told you the other time somebody said it's softer than what it looked.
I changed my drawer.
Yo, what the did you just say?
I said something else not.
What is wrong with y'all?
That's a sport, right?
Yeah, not that.
The part
Sounds like it. Nessa. Some of them should be DJing all night.
DJ Ditch, pick up your phone up on the hotline. That sounds familiar.
All right, back to the show. This dude's insane. All right, let's talk about some more action. We got our what the hell did this dude just say? We had number 1 versus number 2 last night in summer league. So the Wizards took on the Jazz.
I'm the pappy.
And
the pappy. All right.
Y'all gotta calm down.
All right. We good.
All right, next time I'm gonna really put the no liquor rule if y'all don't knock the fuck off.
Hate that no liquor rule.
You got the liquid.
Hey, John.
What the hell's wrong with you?
I don't know. That was crazy. Was that a rhetorical question?
Dude out here dude was watching booty call on the way to the house.
Hey, shout out to John. That was funny.
John, you had booty call on when we was watching me to the show last
Yeah.
It's kind of your fault.
Low key, huh?
I ain't watching it right now.
He has a point there. But yeah, go ahead, John. Let's see what number 1, number 2 was talking about.
So last night, if they're speaking of the Lakers, they're the new Lakers. Colin Sexton right there. Well, Dalton Connect he's still currently a Laker. But what the
fuck he doing there? He about to get tricked. Never mind.
Hey, what are you doing with a chain?
He can afford one.
Yeah, he got money.
Never mind.
All right.
NIL money. Shout out. I ain't mad at it.
Niggas is living.
We got a Jordan. Well, he signed a Jordan.
Yeah,
Wait, Dalton can.
Yeah, he signed. But
Dalton connects on. I didn't know Dalton connects on to Jordan.
he signed a Jordan brand.
I didn't know that either.
Mm.
Shout out.
But AJ DeBanza, Darren Peterson played their first matchup against each other in Summer League.
Mm-hmm.
The Wizards won. Both had their moments, but I would say it was very inefficient on both parts. They was both inefficient on both parts. I'm gonna play some of the highlights that we got, but then after that, we gotta play a guy that Mark said could possibly been the best player in this draft. Because I don't know if y'all saw, but North Carolina was definitely in the building earlier. Was definitely in the building earlier tonight. But here's the highlights.
With Caleb.
Yeah, from last night with Darren Peterson and AJ DeBanza, Wizards versus the Jazz.
Keep the dribble here the entire time. Oh, what a shot. That was down low. Shot clock at 4. Peterson has to Hoyt.
He made them shots look easy.
DeBanza, 3 on the timer. Takes it.
Oh, my God.
Athleticism is crazy.
It made it look easy.
Now the number 1 pick, AJ DeBanza. DeBanza has it knocked away. It was a tough pass to handle from Will Riley. Peterson at the screen. But they are trying it out here in the Summer League. It's been in the G League for a handful of years. Here's DeBanza attacking.
Oh, my God. Good move.
Here's Peterson with 3 seconds left.
This was the final shot of the game.
He'll take it.
That would have pissed me off. That shit was all net.
DeBanza
You know what would have pissed me off, right?
27
Oh, yeah.
and a win.
That was a backdoor cover. Pause.
Keep the dribble here the entire time. Oh, what a shot. That was.
So I watched this whole game, and when I saw from AJ DeBanza, they both weren't efficient last night.
Mm-hmm.
I think AJ DeBanza was doing a little pressing because it was his first game. Mark brought up in our group chat earlier. He did do some foul baiting. By the way, what are y'all making the new what they're experimenting in Summer League with the foul free throw rule?
If you miss one, then you don't get the second.
Yeah. So basically, they're trying to speed up Summer League. So what they do is
Ain't them doing that in college?
no. So
No,
what it is,
college have 1 and 1.
so there, it's one free throw. If you make basically where you get fouled. If you get fouled on a regular field goal or you're in the penalty, one free throw, you make it as 2 points. If it's on an and one, basic 1 and 1. Say if you get fouled on a 3-point shot, you get one free throw to get 3 points.
I don't like that.
I don't like that either.
I don't like that.
It's not going to go to the NBA.
I think of course not. But I mean,
don't like that.
I don't like it at all. But I guess if you're gonna do it for this level.
Don't do it at all.
Yeah,
don't do it at all.
Yeah, that's
because then you're gonna have
weak.
people who shoot 25% from the free throw line. If you make one, that counts to making both.
No, it's still one. No, the point is just 2 points. It's still one free throw.
But no, that's not how basketball works.
Shit, imagine if Shaq had that rule, he would have still missed half of them.
So
I don't know.
Oh, what the heck? Chris, and that's the liquid rule.
The liquid crew.
Ooh, sha-la-la-la. So now you got me saying the
now,
crap.
see now, look at me.
You got me saying it now.
Now look.
But what did y'all? First of all, we saw the highlights Tuesday from Darren Peterson's first games in the Utah Summer League.
Mm-hmm.
I think he was pressing last night because he plays with this chip on his shoulder. Clearly, when he was playing against against Memphis, he knew he had to have a good game because he knew Cam Boozer was on the other side, and that was the guy that was picked after him. Now you look at he played this game, and the guy who's picked ahead of him, he wants to try to show why he should have been the number one pick. He had a lot of turnovers last night, and then he had 9 fouls. Now you can get 10 fouls. You foul out in Summer League with 10 fouls. And his theory was like, I got 10 fouls, I'm gonna use 9 of them. Like, no, young fella, do not get that habit out your system now. Get that way of thinking out your system in the summer. Because you're gonna have only 6 fouls when you get in the regular season.
You can use 5 of them.
They don't want him to use 5 of them, Mark. They want him to use none of them.
Yeah, that's true.
But what did y'all make of how much of the other games y'all seen last night? What did y'all make of them do individually?
I watched most of it. You said it seemed like Darren was pressing. But what I did like about Darren is the playmaking that he was showing.
Right.
Showing that he can actually play point guard if needed to, to not to just be a scorer, but to actually be a creator for others.
I agree.
That was stood out most for me. I didn't like AJ's the foul baiting. He looked like Caitlin Clark out there. But it seems like when he doesn't do that, he has full control and demand of not only his game but the whole entire floor. And him being that kind of athlete is just special, dog. That's different.
Oh yeah, for sure. I worked during that game last night, but the times I was able to go out there and like check the game out, it was pretty entertaining. The parts that I seen, I probably saw like a total maybe 5 minutes of the game.
True.
Throughout the whole entire process, but based off the highlights I've seen, I mean, they show why they number one, number two. In my opinion, I don't think you can go wrong with either one, depending on what your need was. So,
you said what her knees is?
Her knees on the ground, but or on the pillow. But yeah, those two guys showed that hey, we were number one, number two, and this is the reason why. You feel what I'm saying? So, I think I like both players' game.
Right.
I've actually saw some other highlights since when from earlier from Mark said the foul baiting was going, and I did see that. I think that's something that he has to work on. But that's one of those things where the young guys, they see the players play and they figured, hey, I'm number one overall, but I'm supposed to be a future star or whatever. I was a star in the league I was in beforehand. I'm number one overall, so maybe I can get some calls. It doesn't work that way. You gotta earn those calls, young fella.
Pretty much.
You feel what I'm saying? So just for my suggestion for both of those guys, just play y'all game.
Amen.
You feel what I'm saying? Don't be too tough on yourself the first 2 years in the league.
Please don't. Yeah. Please don't.
You feel what I'm saying? In my opinion, the third year is the year where you be like, okay, I know if this guy is good or not.
That's right.
You feel what I'm saying? Like we've seen guys have good rookie years and they fall to shit right afterwards. You feel what I'm saying? Once the league figures them out. Or it takes some guys a year or two to figure it out. And then year 3, all of a sudden, this guy is either a valuable role player or he's a star or whatever. I mean, they don't need them to be role players. They need them to be stars.
And sometimes, man, I know where these players get drafted at, they have no control over it.
Yeah.
But sometimes when you to a different team, a different scenery, that second team might be the better team for you, and you start producing more.
Yeah. Ask Kyle Lowry.
You might have better. Yeah.
Ask Kyle Lowry. He took him to 2 different teams. Hey, ask Chauncey Billups. Chauncey was on like his foot. Detroit, like his 3rd or 4th team.
He went from Denver.
He was on Boston.
Detroit. I mean, the Nuggets.
Yeah.
The Nuggets drafted him, right?
Cool.
Chauncey.
Celtics drafted him.
Celtics drafted him.
And he got traded to Boston, to Denver his rookie year.
Yeah.
So you feel what I'm saying? Like you said, sometimes you gotta go through a journey to find where your home is.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So
it's like when you get. Well, no. John said be cool, so I'm be cool.
But yeah, man, just you guys are young. Go ahead and figure it out, man. Y'all got your whole career. Like I said, by year 3. By year 3, you got it.
Well, speaking another young player, this dude is wild.
Remember that song?
Hocknell.
Well, another young player who played also, as we see on the TV. Rep from Tar Heels.
I said what I said.
The Tar Heels.
I agree with that.
And this guy might, if things pan out right, might be the best player in this draft, and that is North Carolina very own Caleb Williams, the 4th pick in the draft by the Bulls. Made Summer League history. Summer League history tonight.
He coming out the hoops. He went to Carolina. He coming out the hoops.
The Sid game. Over to Wilson now. Wilson's first. Ooh. If you're fouled on a 3-point shot.
Look.
Is he?
Wilson.
Just like in college.
Good defense by Small.
Don't matter.
But some of it, he just got to be.
And I think he gonna work harder than everybody else.
Look at that footwork.
I think he gonna work harder than everybody else.
I just feel like he's in Chicago.
I don't.
There you go. There you go.
I don't. You know why? They'll get another player over there with him.
Absolutely.
Nothing but net. Watch the defense.
Big him a guard. That shot here.
I'm gonna tell you what it's gonna be. And I'm not trying to compare him to him, But it's gonna be another Pippen and Jordan type thing. They'll get another wing player for him.
Send it over to Cassidy.
Watch the defense.
Yeah, Grady. Caleb Wilson.
Oh, tossed it out to Wilson somehow.
That's what they said he need to work on.
Bottoms.
What is jumper?
That's his 3-point ball. They said that's
Could have fooled the fuck out of me.
2 attempts last year. He's shooting him right now. He's
Well,
shooting another one now.
right in rhythm.
Oh, I would have heat checked.
There is the heat check.
That shit was net
This is a tremendous rookie class. Right on cue.
every
Wilson.
time.
I see teams doing that, John. I totally agree.
Get out the way.
Easy work right now.
Yeah, I go to Pilates class.
Stop.
Hendricks.
That's the
By Wilson.
I ain't making the guy drafted though. Don't get me wrong.
Wilson
And that's game.
Fires and hits into Wilson.
Well, no, they still did.
Wilson. They're not going to foul him on the side.
Oh my God!
Anyway.
Didn't win, but good God Almighty, 35 points tonight. 35 points. What's up, Dale? Yeah, that block was crazy.
That's what she said.
That's that's what I've heard. The D is crazy too. And that's what the heck was that?
John, you the one that said it.
What the fuck was that?
No, I thought I heard something crazy. Anyway,
I heard something crazy, and you just gonna try to play it over and say, "What was that?"
Nah,
I heard what you said.
nah.
John, we heard what you said.
no, it wasn't that. That was crazy, but still, I heard something else I thought was crazier. But Caleb Williams, good God Almighty,
Caleb, huh? Wilson.
Williams. I mean Wilson. Well, no,
Well,
both in Chicago.
Don't be one of them.
Yo, you good?
for me, no.
But Caleb Wilson, and again, it is summer league, but man, that was dope.
That's what you're supposed to do in summer league when you're that good.
That was dope.
That's how you play one game, never play again. Like the Lakers did with Brandon Ingram.
That was dope.
Brandon Ingram had that one game where he went crazy. Lakers was like, nope, you're not playing no more. Am I lying, John?
Nah.
What? Brandon Ingram had like 25 in that game, something crazy.
Yeah.
They was like, nah. We you don't need to play no more. We're good.
Like, we see.
We good. We know what's going on. We're good. Go ahead, sit down. I feel like do the same thing with him. Go ahead, sit down.
He probably gonna play. Yo, you good? You all right, man?
That's John Boy right there.
Hey, Cameron Carr.
Yeah. He'll probably play 2 more. He probably play 2 more games and then he'll be done. Then he'll be done because he's already played. It's already his 3rd summer league game. So
Oh yeah, he already played too many.
He look like he out there having fun though.
oh he is. I cannot believe that's Chris Carr's son, dude. Chris Carr. Boy, how old are we, man?
Man, look here.
I remember his daddy in the NBA. That's insane. All these. Yeah, shout out to DJ Sports for you in the house.
DJ Dance. Pick up your phone.
All right, so I was talking about Wemby earlier's contract. Imagine if this was some of the back in the day. Look at these contracts back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
Kobe was the highest paid player in 2013 at 27.8.
Yo, that's literally just like 13 years ago.
Yes,
LeBron was only making $7 million.
because all 3 of them took that pay cut.
Mm-hmm.
And D Wade, LeBron was making 7. Him and Bosh were making 17.5. D Wade was making 17.2.
Mm-hmm.
Chris Paul was making 17.8.
Lakers got 3 niggas up there.
Yeah, because that was Dwight's final year in Orlando salary at 19.5. This was going into that. Look, Melo and Amari Stoudemire were still in the Knicks. Joe Johnson was the highest paid player on Brooklyn.
We're not gonna do Joe Johnson like that.
Joe Johnson was a hooper.
No, because remember,
especially, but
Joe.
No, but that's the crazy part. Because remember, they had just paid Darren Williams.
yeah, they were trimming.
And they had just paid Darren Williams, and then they stopped. And then Darren Williams ended up getting hurt and didn't live up to the contract.
Darren Williams literally became trash overnight. This nigga went from being one of the best point guards in the league to being absolutely trash in like 2 games.
He had one of them. What's them people? Oh, those on Space Jam? They come suck his talent up.
They're the Monstars.
Yeah.
So that also brought up some issues with the CBA.
Mm-hmm.
The NBA Players Association, they're having an issue with with players having to carry the burden because of this new second apron stuff. So
what do they mean by carry the burden? Let's see what this talks
Yeah,
about.
what's the second apron? Why are you using more than one apron while you're cooking?
Well, this is the teams can't go over a certain amount less, and then limits their resources to build your roster with cap space.
Got you.
So David Kelly, who's the executive director of the NBA Players Association, criticized the NBA salary cap and luxury tax systems, arguing the newly implemented second apron must be softened or removed.
Soft?
We are not fans of the second apron. We did not propose the second apron. We should have done a better job of fighting back against the second apron. In the future, we will have a much more unified union. We will do a better job of fighting back. We were seeing the apron system decimate teams and force decisions to be made that are not basketball decisions.
That's offside.
Kelly,
This ain't soccer.
So it says under the current
he played
relax. Under the current NBA's financial system, which utilizes the cap space, the
bro.
salary cap is at 165 million. And at 200 million, and the luxury tax is at 200 million, 200.4. Any team exceeding the 209 in the first apron faces stiffer luxury tax penalties and some restrictions on adding talent via trade and free agency. The highest spending teams who exceed the $221.7 million second apron incur the harshest penalties, facing restrictions in their ability to add via free agency, trades, and the draft. So
basically, penalizing teams for drafting well.
Yes.
Welcome to the NFL.
That don't make no sense.
Welcome to the NFL. The Cowboys go through this all the time.
Basically, what was being said is what was obvious. The second apron made this a hard cap. By the way, shout out to Sam in the building. Hope everything went well yesterday for you.
Yeah, mention
It was a non-invasive procedure. They did an MRI, ultrasound on my kidney. So hope everything is well. Keep us posted. Keep us posted, and keep Sam in your prayers. So let's go to the WNBA. So, and I have the WNBA in my calling out name. Spoiler alert.
Oh
Lord.
All right, but no, I'm gonna do one more thing before we go to the WNBA.
Okay.
It's time for our regular Brandon Sorsby update, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my God.
So now,
if I never hear his dude name again,
the NCAA is now an inquiry out to the University of Cincinnati about Sorsby's time there.
Oh my God.
Shouldn't you have done that when you suspended him from Texas Tech?
Yeah, you can't go back in double jeopardy. That's like a double penetration.
Yo, you good? So Big 12. So media days are going on right now with each conference. So SEC as we're getting ready for college football in the next month. Brett Yormark, who's the commissioner of the Big 12, he was addressing the media yesterday, and he got into it with a Big 12 report, with a reporter who covers Texas Tech, and he had a question to ask about pretty much this whole situation about now why Cincinnati getting sanctioned. So let's listen to this interaction.
Sean Dillon, Rocket Brigade. Commission, Texas Tech got fined over tortillas, and tortillas were banned outright. OSU paddles broke an noisemaker rule, has a tradition exemption. Sorsby never played snap for the Red Raiders. Big 12 sued them anyway, while Cincinnati hasn't been yet touched. You're selling greater than 12. Why should Texas Tech fans believe it?
Can you sit? Let me come closer to you. Stand up. Ask that question again, and I'm going to give you the answer I want to give you. So go ahead.
Texas Tech got fined for tortillas, and tortillas were banned outright. OSU has had paddles that were given a noisemaker exemption back in 2012. Sorsby never played a snap for the Red Raiders, and yet there is a lawsuit. Cincinnati has yet to be touched. You're selling greater than 12. Why should Texas Tech fans believe them?
No, I didn't say greater than 12. You misquoted me. I said we're going forward as 16 strong, and that's my answer to your question. But thank you for that question. Appreciate it.
Did he answer it?
No, he didn't.
In the black.
He did not answer the question at all.
Number one, my one question is, how are you the Big 12 with 16 teams?
Same way the Pac-12 was Pac-12, and they only had 8 at one time.
And the Big 10 has 18 teams.
Hey, man.
Because they get called the Big 18. That's crazy.
Is that illegal?
Been having 18-inch? Oh.
You good?
Of plywood
You good?
for your garage.
Okay.
The Big 18, that's crazy. R. Kelly for sure wouldn't support that thing.
All right.
Which one?
No.
I don't. Yeah, it makes 0 sense, Sam. 0 cents whatsoever.
Oh well, one of them would. You just gotta look like you under 18.
What's wrong with this dude, man?
Something's wrong with this dude.
Not but Hasbulla.
That was a baby.
That was a baby.
Was that you, John?
That was not me. That was not me. And why you gonna bring up that person's name?
Who, Batman?
Hey, chill out, fam. We're not doing that.
Or another person that don't like him over 18.
Nikki Bell said she'll drop the panties for Batman.
How old is she?
He gonna pull him back up.
What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? All right, let's get to the WNBA. That's insane, man. Something wrong with Nick, man. Something really wrong with Nick.
And Batman ain't really got no superpowers.
So I guess Candace Parker felt like it was her time now. They chime in on what everyone's still chiming in on in this Caitlin Clark thing. By the way, Sophie Cunningham last night when they played the Mercury.
Did she point?
She damn sure did.
She sure did
at the crowd. And then people thought
she does it all the time.
And now she's lame for doing it. Y'all just ain't watch. Y'all really don't pay
attention to
WNBA because she does it all the time.
And it was women. It was women who were mad.
Well, they don't let nothing go. That's why the shit's still going on.
So,
yeah,
Candace Parker, she does a podcast with Aaliyah Boston.
Hey.
And by the way, shout out Aaliyah Boston, Caitlin Clark, and Kelsey Mitchell were down today. So,
aren't they in the middle of their season? Oh no, it's All-Star.
They play. No. Well, the All-Star is next week. I think they're playing the Aces.
Oh, okay.
So
they are playing the Aces this weekend.
So Candace Parker gave her thoughts on this whole Caitlin Parker 11th vote guard crap thing.
Is that Leon Thomas?
I don't know. I think people need to look at themselves in the mirror and realize, like, man, you got some insecurities. If you sitting down and putting Caitlin Clark as the 11th best guard, y'all need to go to a therapist and figure out what childhood issues you have. Because if you're sitting there and looking at yourself in the mirror and putting her as 11th best guard, and you're putting you as 8th best, like, come on. And Kelsey Plum is the 12th. Now, maybe games because she's been hurt. This is crazy. Okay. I don't know. I think people need to look at themselves in the mirror and realize, like, man, you got some insecurities. If you sitting down and putting Caitlin Clark as the 11th best.
Aaliyah Boston said, voted
it. Candace Parker said you have some insecurities. If you're sitting down putting Caitlin Clark as the 11th best guard, y'all need to go to a therapist. Yo, what's wrong with who playing that?
Playing what?
Yo, that was wild. Whoever plays that is insane. That was a dope record, though. Marty, what up with it? Hey, Marty, what's going on with your boys? Your boys on your team out there throwing punches? Well, one of your boys.
Mm-mm.
Did y'all? So before we get to this, what did y'all make of this story with with
Bam and
I'm gonna take this off the screen.
No, you should finish with that story first.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get back to it. Just real quick. What did y'all make of this story with Bam and Tyler Hero? Real quick.
I didn't care about it. And within the business,
I don't know. I have to see the video to really, because people be like, they had a physical altercation. It could be something where they just.
What I heard was Tyler Hero got his eye open, but the situation was stems from Tyler Hero basically criticizing Bam on social media after he got traded to Milwaukee.
He has no room for criticism, especially considering he's been trying to get traded ever since the bubble.
So back to what Candace Parker said,
and I like the fact where you can say something on the internet and get punched in the face in real life.
Yep, it should happen more often.
Everybody stop talking. I promise you that.
Yep. Most people talking shit can't even fight.
Mm-hmm.
Nice move.
Yeah,
but hey, what y'all make of what Candace Parker said? Because she said also, I know the part wasn't on there. She was like, I hated Maya Moore and Diana Taurasi, but I wasn't gonna put them as them. I wasn't gonna not recognize them, recognize their greatness.
First and foremost, she should never even do that comparison at all because the two people she named better than the people she is. Well, she might be better than. She's not better than Maya Moore. No.
Who's the other one she said?
Taraji's better too. But that's what I'm saying. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, that's you talking about. You literally talking about some of the greatest players to walk on that court. But I made a list the other day.
You did.
And those are the guards, and it wasn't just point guards; it was guards in general because they didn't specify point guards. They said she's the 11th best guard, and I think I had like about 9 guards ahead of her. Right? You feel what I'm saying?
You might have had 11. You might, but
I think you had.
You might have 11 or 12 to be honest.
Oh,
shout out to Theo. Hey, Theo's relax. Y'all insane.
Who the fuck is y'all?
Nobody said nothing but you.
But I know what y'all thinking. What I'm thinking. What I said.
Yeah. Here's the thing, though. You feel what I'm saying?
Shout out to my 11.
Sometimes. Here's the thing.
Yo, Mark,
that I feel like people are.
Yo, Mark, did you put this in the chat? Going to the Wizards, LeBron James.
Yeah, we talked about that about a few weeks ago.
I said that during the season.
Mm-hmm. I think. Here's the thing about Caitlin Clark. You feel what I'm saying?
She grabbed her.
That too. The thing is, I'm a fan of Caitlin Clark. I like watching her play.
I do too.
She's a good player. But I'm also a realist. I've been watching WNBA for a while. I'm not just started watching it when she got to the league. You feel what I'm saying?
That's right.
And that's what the big problem is that I have with a lot of people who are fans of her.
Because when you come.
They dismiss every other player. That's absolutely crazy. Just because of her popularity.
Right.
And here's the whole thing. People tend to forget this. She was in college all these years. She didn't really start getting the push until Paige got hurt. That's when you start seeing her face everywhere. You feel what I'm saying? Well.
And that's why I heard what Harry Douglas said the other day on the radio. True. I think and my thing was I had no problem with what he said, but I think people I don't think it need to be said because if you actually watch basketball, like Nick said, Paige Beckers was the #1 high school player in the country in the state of Minnesota.
Yes.
The nickname Paige Buckets is a different reason. The saying that she's a totally different player from Caitlin Clark.
She sure is.
She's a certified bucket. Now
she's a better player.
She's a better player.
Exactly. But my point is. They don't call her Paige Buckets for nothing.
That's a fact.
We didn't get that matchup in college because, like Nick said, she tore her ACL her junior year. After she was pretty much the best player in college basketball her freshman year.
Men included.
Yeah, for real.
Yes.
Real shit.
She was one of the best college player in college basketball her freshman year. Then she had injuries her sophomore year, but then she tore her ACL her junior year and then came back and now ended her career with a national championship. And now she won Rookie of the Year. I need Cam Carr up. Well, he's doing all right. He had like 9 points.
He hooping right now.
I don't feel like paying for Amazon Prime. Wow, I'm still trying to understand. Can't believe people who don't pay for Prime. But anyway, anyway,
yeah.
But like what Nick was saying, like if you watch the game, you know what. And Caitlin Clark also. The reason, she's in the top 5 in scoring, top 5 assists, but because she has the ball in her hand. Her usage rate is very high because
she has the highest usage rate in the league.
And she leads the league in turnovers.
That's all part of the game.
And the Fever have a squad.
Yeah, for sure.
They're gonna put up points, but they're gonna give up a lot of points too.
And the big reason is because
they don't like him big.
No, that's crazy.
Yo.
Well, the big reason of that is they should have kept Natasha Howard first and foremost.
That's true.
That is her and Aaliyah Boston was a combo that they should have kept together because that combo, what Natasha Howard brings on both sides of the ball. You feel what I'm saying? And as great as Caitlin Clark is on offense, she's the complete opposite on defense. You feel what I'm saying? And that is the difference between her and Paige. Paige is a two-way player. You feel what I'm saying? She could put up.
Not.
Well, no, not off the court. We're talking about on the court. Well, they can always hit the reset button on them. But that aspect of her game is something that doesn't get talked about enough when these comparisons happen.
Mm-hmm.
Because the first thing they say is, "Oh, well, she can score." Well, shit, Paige scores better. Okay, you can give what you call it the assist. That's cool, but Paige still averages like about 7 to 8 assists herself, while putting up the points that she does, while being the team's if not their best perimeter defender, their second best perimeter defender. You feel what I'm saying?
True.
So and the way she knows how to control the floor a whole different way than Caitlin Clark does. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Like today's game was a prime example. They were getting punched in the mouth early on. But Paige was like, I got this. She knew when to score. She knew when to kick it out. She knew when to she was doing her thing on defense. And shout out to her
Harry Fudd.
Shout out to her. She's a two-way player as well that doesn't on the court that doesn't get talked about enough.
Are they related to Elmer?
No, well, look, Ivy Fudd is third in the league in steals. You feel what I'm saying? So that dynamic was crazy that both of them play D very well. Don't play D in real life, but anyways.
So that's why it's always rapid season.
Who? All right. Which one of y'all did that? Like honestly, which one of y'all? Because I was unnecessary.
What, that is rapid season?
I hate it here.
Everything they said is true. Like, come on. I mean, by the way, I want to say so. I heard the first logical conversation about Caitlin Clark, and it was no politicism, no racism, no hostility.
Must have been by white involved.
Well, David Dennis Jr. from Anscape,
75%.
Manscape?
Anscape. Yo, what's wrong with you?
What? Why? Because he likes him? Well, my G. All right, go ahead.
And then Stacey Dales from NFL Network, who of course used to play.
Shout out to Tig.
Who used to play in the WNBA for the Mystics.
Shout out to Tig.
They actually had a actual logical conversation about Caitlin Clark.
Yeah,
and it was pretty much some of the stuff Nick was saying.
Mm-hmm.
They ran down list of guards who he thinks were better than her, and pretty much if you heard the names, Nick had a lot of these names in our group chat, whether it was Paige, Leah Miles, Marina Mabry.
I don't know if Olivia Miles is better than Caitlin Clark. She's very, very good though.
I think people got prisoner in the moment because she's
new.
Because I think a lot of people felt maybe she should have been the number one pick over Ozzy Fudd.
Yeah.
But we clearly see it. I don't know how that works for her and Paige because they both need the nice block.
They both do the same thing for their teams.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So, I mean, could it work?
Yep.
It possibly could have.
When you have two people who can hoop, you can make it work.
You can make it work.
Well, speaking more of the WNBA, they're in the news because next
they're
week
in
the news. So 2 weeks from
shout out to nudes.
2 weeks from tonight starts All-Star Weekend in the WNBA. By the way, if you haven't seen anybody, send them.
All right, you gonna have it last night. Never mind. That was hate.
Yo, you good?
Yeah.
So
unintentional hate.
As you know, the Obama Presidential Center opened on Juneteenth in Chicago, and the WNBA are going to host several of their All-Star weekend events down at the Obama Center.
That's dope.
In Chicago. So this is the first sporting league that's going to have events there. So shout out to the WNBA, and also send another shout out real quick to Marcus Spears Jr.
So yeah, he's a baller.
So for those who know Marcus Spears, his from ESPN, of course, he used to play for the Cowboys. He now is an analyst. His daughter is one of the top volleyball players in the country at the University of Texas right now. His wife used to play in the WNBA, and now his son was going to be the number one ranked player in the 2027 high school class next season, and he was probably going to commit to Texas anyway. He decided to reclassify, he get his diploma, and now he's going to play for Texas this fall. If y'all have not seen highlights of this young man, by the way, who was being coached by Jermaine O'Neal in high school, shout out to J.O.
I don't like how the NBA did Jermaine O'Neal, and we'll say that for a different show.
But
I don't like that.
Go watch the story about the Malice on Netflix. It tells you everything. He really got the rawest deal out of everybody in that situation.
And he might have did the. Never mind.
He did the legs. Well, he was actually the one that was. Look, the dude ran on the court and ran towards him. What else was he supposed to do?
Just sit there and get punched on? You run up on, you don't get socked.
I wish I played in the NBA at that time.
I had no problem with J.O.
Boo-boo.
So slept good that night.
Yep.
I still think, man,
because that's not the player's fault. That's NBA fault. Your security's supposed to stop people from coming on the court.
Bro, before I play some highlights, by the way, before I say these highlights of Marcus Spears Jr., I have a what if. When Jermaine O'Neal was a free agent, we all know how good the Pacers. We all know how good the Pacers were at that time.
I know where this is going. Go ahead, John.
We all know how good the Pacers were at that time with him, Reggie Miller, Monartez. There was a chance that he almost ended up with the San Antonio Spurs.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Wait.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah.
Wait. With Tim Duncan?
Yeah.
Yes.
Prime Duncan.
Prime Jermaine O'Neal.
Oh.
Good luck scoring in the paint.
But good luck. Jermaine O'Neal. But what happened was Larry Bird kind of pulled one over on Jermaine O'Neal because Isaiah Thomas was the coach of the Pacers at that time.
Mm-hmm.
And they got J.O. to commit to re-sign him. And then following year, they fired him, and that's when they brought in Rick Carlisle.
Mm-hmm.
And Jermaine said had he knew that Isaiah Thomas was on the hot seat, he would not have re-signed. But I'm
not gonna lie, that the coaching job that Isaiah Thomas did over there wasn't that to be like that's the deciding factor. But I understand. So loyal to the soil. I ain't mad at that. But
we almost had J.O. and Tim Duncan with Ginobili and Tony Parker.
He would have been the second best player on that team. Well, it's third best. Well,
at that time, J.O. was one of the like the top 5 big man in the league at that time when he was with the Pacers.
Yeah, and his defense with Duncan defense would have been
crazy. Absolutely
oh my
insane.
God, bro, that would have been dog. They would have had 2 people averaging 2 blocks a game. That was with ease too.
Damn, it makes me wonder, man.
Wait, who was that small forward? Was it Bruce Bowen?
Yes.
Yeah, Bruce Bowen. The start 5 would have been Tim Duncan, J.O., Bruce Bowen.
Was
J.O.
and
Tim
there?
Duncan.
Was Finley there?
Finley came in 07. He came there in 07.
I came in 07 too.
Yo, you good? Tony Parker. I forgot who the 2 guard was because Ginobili was the 6th man.
Yeah,
I've been coming every year.
Wait, around that time was what's called it? No, he was already gone. Avery.
Avery was coach. Avery was already coaching.
Day 3 was Bruce Bowen, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to remember who they 2 were.
Front court would have been all defense. Well, Bruce Bowen was. That front court defense is crazy.
It probably would have been one of the best of all time.
Yes,
easily.
That
too.
3, 4, and 5 is crazy.
It would have been the best all time easily.
That's crazy. And then you got TP and
Ginobili on the bench.
Ginobili.
It wouldn't give. It didn't matter.
Ginobili wasn't starting. He was going to the bench. He was a shooting guard.
I was gonna say it wouldn't matter. It
was it Stephen Jackson?
No. It was Brent Berry.
Well, it wasn't Stephen Jackson yet.
He wasn't there yet.
No, Stephen Jackson was there. Then he left.
He wasn't there that year.
The year because he was with the Pacers that year. He was with Atlanta after he left the Spurs. He was on the 03 team that won. And then he went to the Hawks, and then he ended up signing with the Pacers.
Okay.
Nah, it was Brent Berry was the shooting guard, was the 2 guard at that time.
Nigga, we could have been the shooting guard.
It wouldn't even matter.
It wouldn't matter at that point.
Well, if Russell Westbrook was a shooting guard, it would have mattered.
I'd rather be a shooting guard than a point guard.
I would rather be my team.
And then I forgot who else that squad was.
He gonna find a way to make sure you don't win.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, that's what I wanted to say about
round 2. Begin.
Round 2. All right. So let me show y'all some highlights of one Marcus Spears Jr., who's now going to be heading to the University of Texas this coming fall season. So here's some.
Who's their coach?
What's the name of their coach? But name Rick Barnes. Rick Barnes in Tennessee. Forgot the name of their coach. Oh no, it's Sean Miller, the former Arizona coach. So here's what the heck was that? But here's
Transformers.
Here's some highlights of Marcus Spears when he was playing for the under 19 team for Team USA. Broke.
Yeah.
Oh, he left-handed too.
Get out of here.
There you go. Let's see some defense. Oh, good pull up.
Oh my God. Oh, he definitely worked out with Mom.
On the high block, Chris Cross.
He literally was like he playing against kids.
He a kid himself. At this point, he was probably like in 10th or 11th grade, huh?
Yeah. Well, he was in 11th grade. Well, he was in 11th grade last year.
This year. When was this?
Wait, how old is he?
He's 17.
Oh, he's a real 17?
Yeah, he's
not an OJ Mayo 17?
No, he was going to be a senior this year. But he reclassed. He was going to be a senior.
27.
Now he was going to be a senior this year. He would have been a senior this year in high school, but if he didn't reclassify.
That's crazy.
So he's going to be a freshman. So he can go in the league next.
Let's see what kind of year he has.
If he shows up, if he
I don't think that matters.
So, but shout out to Marcus Spears Jr. and for making it to the going to Texas now. I want to ask you guys a question before we get to calling out names.
Okay.
Yeah. We talk a lot about analytics, how sometimes it's been a pretty much a detriment to the way we look at the game of basketball.
Mm-hmm.
Is this part of the reason why? So the Atlanta Hawks have hired former ESPN writer Tim Bontemps to their front office as a strategic advisor. Now, anybody who knows Tim Bontemps, he's kind of a jerk. I mean, personally, he's from Boston. He always finds ways to take shots at the Lakers. But I want to talk about these. Mark got it. Okay, Morgan gives turn. But this thought that hiring sports writers to work in front offices.
Cooking on dog.
So he's a writer, and now he's going. I don't understand this move.
He's going to be an advisor in the Hawks front office. He's a former writer at ESPN. He's a former NBA writer.
What basketball background does he have?
If I had to guess, none.
That is a huge problem with
basketball today.
Yes, you hiring guys with no basketball backgrounds, and it's not working. And the only teams that are doing that are the bad organizations. Keep passing one of those. But it's like, dog, like you got a guy. There's guys out there, and I'm not saying like he's not. I'm not nowhere qualified to judge, but like, oh, this guy ain't qualified for this job, whatever. But I feel as if when you have these certain jobs, dog, you got to have certain backgrounds, in my opinion, so they can justify this hiring. You're a writer. All right, cool. There's nothing wrong with that. Like Mark said, what is your basketball background? Have you played basketball before? Playing basketball doesn't matter in these situations. Have you coached basketball before? Have you done anything that has to do with basketball before? You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Have you been in front offices before? Have you been assistants to any front office people in these situations before? If the answers are no to all that, why am I hiring you?
Have you created a 98-0 team?
Hey, chill out, fam. I haven't done that yet, but I haven't tried it. I haven't tried it yet. I haven't tried it yet. But that's what I'm saying, dog. Like, it's certain things you got to put in the factor. And it's just like with every dog, you can't have you can't apply to be a CEO at a company when you only have burger flipping experience. You feel what I'm saying? That it doesn't work that way. You have to have, like, especially these type of jobs, like not like that. These are type of jobs that impact people's well-being, their money.
Mm-hmm.
Like, literally, it's really money. You feel what I'm saying? So I don't get this, and especially like what John said, this dude isn't known as being the most friendliest guy in the world, but that doesn't matter in these type of jobs.
Right.
Sometimes you being a jackass actually helps you in situations because you see shit a little bit different. You got to worry about trying to be friends with people.
Mm-hmm.
Just not RIP like Jerry Krause. He's doing what's best for the team.
Right.
I don't give a fuck who it is. Jordan's not bigger than the Bulls, even though he was. You feel what I'm saying? But he's not. You're not bigger than the logo. You feel what I'm saying? The moves I make are for the team, not for you.
True.
You feel what I'm saying? Sometimes you need guys like that. But I don't understand this one.
Yeah, I don't, and I'm not saying that he shouldn't have a job if he don't. I just want to know if he have any background Like I feel like we have a lot of players who used to play that I'm sure would love to have a job in the front office like that.
Yeah, dog. And if you look at the history of it, these guys are usually good.
Yeah.
I'm
Jerry West.
I'm gonna be honest with you. And I'm not a big fan of the content he put out a lot of times, but he really knows basketball. Is Pat Beverly?
Yes.
Somebody like that. Like he really knows the game. He really knows the ins and outs. He really knows what could work.
He should be a coach at the very least.
At the very least,
he should be a coach.
He should be a coach. But he could be somebody who, once he start understanding more of
the politics.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of players who are well spoken. You hear them talk, you hear them speak, and you hear how they conduct themselves. I would love to see some of these players. I love to see like a Tracy McGrady or a Vince Carter. If this is something they want to do in the front office, we can hear them speak about it. We hear Dirk Nowitzki. We hear him speak basketball.
You know, I think it's a good front office person if they decide to ever do that.
Tupac.
Whoa, you good?
Chris Paul. I think Chris Paul would be a great coach.
I don't.
I do. I'm with Nick. I think
his attitude probably will rub some of these newer players the wrong way. But I think as far as like X's and O's and stuff like that, and like as far as like even like the way he played, like he was out there calling defenses and everything. I'm not understanding your job as a point guard.
That's cool, but what great players have turned into good coaches? Jason Kidd might be the best.
Yeah, that is true. That is true.
Great players have this thing where it says you should just do it. You should just know.
Yeah.
I don't know if they have the patience to.
Because they're so talented, they don't have to go through these bumps and bruises an ordinary guy goes through.
The ones who usually become the best coaches is like role players. Is the ones who's like somewhere in the middle of it. That's why you said like Pat Beverly. I think he'll be a good. I think he'll be a good coach.
I mean, look at Nathan Miller. He was a role player. He was a good coach. He was a very good player. He was a very good player. But he wasn't like no star.
Y'all remember when Magic tried to coach?
Don't remind me that.
That was infectious.
No, it wasn't. Something's wrong with you.
I'm not saying anything because that'll lead to what happened earlier.
All right.
In his life or
no, the group chat.
Oh no. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the final segment of the show. Often imitated, never duplicated. Some people say stuff in the sports world they gotta get called out for. We do it here on Sports for You. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for let's go ahead and get going.
Before you continue.
Yes, sir.
Is Jason Kidd a better coach Larry Bird? Is he better coach than Larry Bird?
Well, Larry Bird was
I think Larry Bird was
I think he was a better executive than coach.
We have 4 years. He coached the Pacers for
4 or 5 years.
4. He said 4 years. He said you got 4 years and I'm done.
Oh, okay.
That's what he told him.
He didn't do bad throughout his tenure. I think if he would have invested more than 4 years, it would have been different. But I don't know.
So the Pacers like, you got 4 years. You got me for 4 years and I'm done. That's exactly what he did. And then they hired Isaiah Thomas.
That's like fat when you tell girls I give you 2 pumps and a wiggle.
All right.
That is hate.
Boy, I can't wait to Fat.
Funny as shit, but hate.
I can't wait to Fat come here for the new show.
Hey man,
I said the new show. What the hell's wrong with you? Sick individual.
Me?
Man, here.
Moi?
All right.
Hey, 2 pumps and a wiggle is crazy.
Lawmakers.
Happens to the both of us.
I'm calling out these lawmakers. Got so much going on in our country. Big Jet, y'all worried about Caitlin Clark. They did a letter to the WNBA about trying to on Caitlin Clark being unfit, being unfairly fouled and all this crap. Caitlin Clark has transformed women's basketball and inspired a new generation while getting hammered for it with no accountability. That's not competition. That's failure. Protect your players, enforce your rules, or don't be surprised when it raises serious federal civil rights questions. Who the heck is calling about civil rights for the WNBA game?
Please.
Oh, shit, he brought up Nas?
Can I talk? Can I talk, please?
Yeah, they did.
John,
go ahead.
This right here falls right into the narrative of
like
the extreme pro black people when they discuss Caitlin Clark, and they be like the privileged part of everything, because this is, Lord have mercy, there's nothing against our white list. This is one of the whitest things I've ever heard.
It is.
It is absolutely positively crazy. Yo, the people who are that are part of her fan base, who are people who just start watching basketball 2 years ago,
Which is crazy.
yeah, and they got the nerve to try and judge an entire league that they know absolutely shit about. Talking about, I never heard of these players. Well, I don't give a fuck what you never heard of. You just heard about this league 2 years ago. What the fuck are you talking about?
Is that Charlie Villanueva?
Yes.
Yeah, that's insane.
You feel what I'm saying?
I thought you was about to ask about Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Oh, that's crazy. I'm never ever calling him that. But there's no reason why lawmakers are saying, protecting Caitlin Clark. What in the hell is going on?
What, she need to be in witness protection or something? What the hell, dude?
First and foremost, dog, listen, Caitlin Clark brings a lot of bullshit onto herself. You feel what I'm saying? She does a lot of shit that makes it difficult to defend her. We said the same thing about Angel Reese. We all love Angel Reese, but she does some shit sometimes that's like, God damn, I can't defend you on this one.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying? Or else I'll be a hypocrite. It's the same thing with her.
That's right.
You know, she's a great player. Yes, she does get unfair treatment from players. But guess what? Every goddamn good fucking rookie over the past 30 years in every fucking sport gets treated like this. It's not just basketball, not WNBA. Dog, it happens in football. It happens in fucking soccer. It happens in every sport. If you think you're the top person and it has all this media attention, guess what? They gonna figure out a way to try to knock you back down to reality.
Facts.
Because at the end of the day, you were great at this level, but this is our league. We've done this for a long. You got to earn those stripes in this league. We're not just giving you shit, and there's nothing wrong with that.
We're giving them shit.
People laughed. Like I always bring this up. People laughed when Candace Parker said that this league is more physical than the NBA.
Mm-hmm.
And every single year, the damn statement gets proven right. This is a very physical league.
Mm-hmm.
The league that people say they want to see the NBA be, that's what they are as far as physicality wise. They hold the whistles. They let these players play. They go back and forth all the time. And guess what? The refs ain't over getting their necessary fouls behind this shit. They're not doing that. They're letting these women go ahead and play the game. They get their shit off and going about their day. This story has been dragging on for the past damn near month. Can we please put a cap on this bullshit? This is getting ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
Please. All right. My second reason for the calling out the WNBA is their commissioner, Kathy Engelbert.
She's a doofus too.
Kathy Engelbert is
So
crazy.
she's at the American Century Classic, that celebrity golf tournament down in Lake Tahoe. And she ran into Dan Patrick and the Danettes. And they had talked to her.
It's really UNESCO.
Yeah. That's the show with Eli where they
with the glasses?
She better than Caitlin Clark too. Go ahead.
So she's down at that golf tournament in Tahoe, and Dan Patrick sees her, and he invites her on to be a guest.
Mm-hmm.
So they were going to tape the episode yesterday, so it can air on this morning show.
Yeah.
So they're there waiting for 2 hours, and she no shows.
Wow.
So to come to find out, the WNBA PR team told Dan Patrick she cannot do the show. Told her she cannot do the show.
Why?
Let's listen to DP. Let's listen to DP. He talked about it, and he criticized the WNBA for multiple reasons.
Yesterday, we were hoping to do an interview with Kathy Engelbert. She's the WNBA commissioner. Todd spoke to her a couple of nights ago. And we had a pairings party. Todd went up to her. She's been very friendly to the show. Last year at this event was friendly to us. And Todd said, hey, we'd love to have you on. There's a lot of questions. People have not heard answers from the commissioner. And she said yes. So yesterday, after the show, we waited almost 2 hours for her. This was scheduled. She was going to do a meeting in her hotel room, a conference call, and then she was going to join us. So Fritzy, for at least 90 minutes, is looking just for an update. We're trying to figure, we're standing by, we're waiting to interview her.
This is her on the golf range
They
this
didn't,
morning.
balk at anything, didn't say you can't ask anything. And we thought, okay, we're going to be able to finally ask questions about Caitlin Clark, the WNBA expansion, a lot of different things. And we waited and we waited and we waited. And then we got word, Todd did, that the commissioner said that the WNBA staff, the PR staff, said that she is not allowed to do this.
How you gonna tell you
the
boss?
She did not do this.
You got it, John. I'm
You're
already
the
knowing.
commissioner, and
It's
you're
getting close to it.
You're listening to the PR department, which is fine. But did you check with PR before you said yes to us? We promoted it all day yesterday. Now, look, I know people get busy. People have agendas. The people, like it was her opportunity to finally say, hey, you can ask me the tough questions, okay? I thought this was going to be a good thing for the WNBA because people still want answers here. There's so many people who have an opinion, agendas here. And this was a chance to sit down. And yes, would the questions be tough? Yes. Yes,
it should.
And I'm sure that had something to do with it. But she went on a radio station in Kansas City. But from what I was told, she was only going to be asked about expansion. They were not going to be, tough questions.
What?
So it's just disappointing.
Only asked about
Go
expansion.
back to when the Caitlin Clark incident happened. We reached out to the WNBA all morning long. We needed, just give us a comment. Does anybody have a comment on this? Is anybody there at the office? We couldn't get a hold of anybody. So Paulie, during the show, was trying to track down somebody so we can at least let the WNBA have their say, have their voice, get out in front of this. We're just trying to be a journalist here. That's all. We're just trying to ask questions. But don't say yes. And then all of a sudden, somebody probably said, in my opinion, oh, maybe we shouldn't do this. Well, at some point, you have to do this. I mean, if you want to be treated as a serious league, then do these. This is what happens.
Bingo.
These are tough questions.
Bingo.
This is a fair outlet for you, a fair platform. I will treat you with respect.
He does.
But when you tell me, and then 2 hours later with no update, and then we get a feeble response, like, come on. You don't want to do it. You won't. The commissioner of the NFL does not want to come on this show.
He don't.
I've been doing this for 20 years. There's a reason why he doesn't want to come on. I have no problem if he doesn't want to come on. But if he said to me, hey, I'll come on tomorrow, and then all of a sudden he says the NFL PR department said I shouldn't do it. And she's 50 yards away. She's hitting practice shots out of the bunker. So that's what's disappointing. We deserve more respect than what she gave us yesterday.
Right.
We want to cover the
WNBA. Right now, right here.
The PR staff, somebody did a disservice to this. That's all. Somebody made the call, but this is an important league. There's expansion. There's conversation. It's been agendaized. Everybody has something to say about it. Now you have a chance to answer these questions. Are they uncomfortable? Yes. But when I have Rob Manfred on with baseball, when I've Adam Silver on with the NBA, they know they're getting questions that maybe they don't get anyplace else. But they're going to prepare for it. I wanted Kathy to have that opportunity. And I don't know her, but I wanted to get to know her so I can have an opportunity to ask questions like this. And that was what was disappointing. You don't want to come on the show? Tell me you don't want to come on the show. I have no problem with that. But if you tell me you're coming on and you make us wait 2 hours, that's a problem. And that says a lot about what's going on, in my opinion, with the WNBA.
Yep.
And that is the legend, Dan Patrick.
She missed out on a gold
opportunity
to take the WNBA to a whole nother level. She doesn't do that. She's a but you feel what I'm saying?
Yes.
And who was just talking about her not too long ago? It was a player that was talking about her.
Lisa Collier.
Yes, she was talking about how terrible of a fucking commissioner she is. She said she doesn't care about the players and all this stuff.
It was her and Sophie Cunningham.
And
no, wait. You said did I say Sophie Cunningham?
Oh, where's she at?
Where's Sophie at? Where's Sophie at? Shout out to you, Sophie.
Go ahead, shout out to Sophie. That's what I'm saying, dog. Like this is a legend in his field. You feel like there's not too many people in this field that are above him as far as like
his status,
yep,
and everything. Like his word is bond. He literally interviews all the top dogs.
Yes,
this could have took you, the league, everything to a whole nother level. As far as like the range it could go to, or even being taken seriously. You feel what I'm saying? And you do something like that, and I'm gonna be honest with you. The PR thing, that's a bunch of BS.
It is.
I think that she just changed her mind.
That's it.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Based off of what I've heard about her, I'm not surprised about this at all.
And now they're saying is maybe she didn't do it because she wants to wait the first time she's in front of people will be All-Star Weekend. No. All public.
No.
No, it doesn't work like
when
that.
Dan Patrick calls, you answer.
No, you are the commissioner of a league. That don't matter if it's Dan Patrick, if it's Rich Eisen, if it's Stephen A, if it's John, Mark, Nick, the milkman down the street. If someone wants you on that show, you answer the call.
Mm-hmm.
And if you don't want to do it, just say no.
Exactly.
That's Roger Goodell did.
That's what he just and DP said that clearly. He's trying to get Roger on his show for 20 years,
and he says no
every time.
I mean, yeah, you would say no to the DP.
Yo, right? You good?
Oh, y'all wouldn't?
Why are you looking at me?
You good?
Y'all wouldn't say no to the DP?
I'm not getting disciplined by nobody.
Oh, that's what DP stand for.
This dude's insane. But
wait.
All you had to do is simply say no, I decline. This is giving people a reason to talk about how bad a commissioner you are.
Yes, because she is. She's bad. She's terrible for the league.
And if you wait to the All-Star game, nobody gonna give a fuck.
Nobody cares.
No.
The All-Star game's like on a Thursday.
But nobody's gonna care because of what you just did today.
Yeah, it's gonna make everything worse.
Yep.
Right. Because I guarantee when they get to Chicago in 2 weeks, someone's gonna ask, why'd you flake out on Dan Patrick?
Dog, think about this for the future. People be like, if she did this to Dan Patrick, what the fuck she gonna do to me?
Exactly.
That's true.
You feel what I'm saying? I'm about to even waste my time talking to her. Look, if you flag off Dan Patrick, I said flagged.
Wait, I didn't even say nothing.
You was thinking it.
No, I know. If you did that to the Dan Patrick, who the hell am I? You feel what I'm saying? Like that's crazy. I don't like that at all.
It looks
It looks terrible. That is a bad look on you and the league that you represent, because that was a huge opportunity that you fucked off.
All right, I'm gonna go to you guys.
I say speed.
I show speed and no.
By the way, so I'm gonna go to you guys. I got one more, but I want to save it to end the show because because this is gonna be one where I gotta let some people know who the hell I am.
Go
ahead, Nick.
Shit. Hold on now. That shit threw off what I'm about to say. Hey, this about to get. Hey, John, I go east side real fast. Who I got on call? I actually had somebody on call name. I can't remember no more.
I have
You had Jay Williams. You had Richard Jefferson on calling out names.
Oh
yeah.
You wouldn't happen to have that clip, would you?
I have had. I can find it. It was ridiculous. I know it was ridiculous.
You go ahead, break it down, people, before the video.
So it was the night of the draft, and this is the moment where, you talking about to these young draft players, you doing all this. He took that moment, and I fuck with Richard Jefferson. I love Richard Jefferson. Everything he's been.
LA native, you heard?
Yeah. He took this time out to bring up what happened to Jay Williams and a motorcycle accident.
And for people who may not know this, it was it was something that, if I'm Jay Williams, I'm trying to get over that part of my past. And especially it was very distasteful for it to get brought up the way it got brought up too. But yeah, I'm with Mark. I don't like that Richard Jefferson did that, especially like that's your boy.
And this is the thing.
Supposedly.
This is the thing before we play it, John. We joke around up here. We might make jokes on John. Y'all might. There's certain things we just don't cross the line when it comes to certain things.
This one,
to me, that just, and it looked like Jay Williams really wanted to get up and just.
Oh, he did.
You could tell.
Yeah.
Oh, he did.
Yes, man. Go ahead, John.
So this was what happened. So this was night one of the draft. Richard Jefferson, is Jay Williams, is Kenny Smith, Kevin Agandi. They're on the ABC broadcast of the draft, and Richard Jefferson really went totally out of pocket.
Most of
people that went to Duke are from New Jersey, New York. So, well, they also didn't see the future coming, so they were cheering kind of preempt. Sorry, I apologize. Wow. And listen, wow. The guy was for you. Was there something? Chicago, I don't know. Well, most of the people that went to Duke are from New Jersey, New York. So, well, they also didn't see the future coming, so they were cheering kind of preempt. Sorry, I apologize. And listen, wow. The guy was a unbelievable talent. He was okay in college. He was okay in college. He was okay. And his career trajectory would have been a lot different if he didn't like oversight. Yes, that's on record. I wrote a book about it. Yes. I try to beat everybody to the punch. I guess everybody that goes to Duke isn't that smart.
Oh no, I wasn't it.
I can still. I know. Okay, I'm trying.
That wasn't it.
That wasn't it. But that statement about everybody gonna do ain't that smart.
Very so, but let me find it. I know. But let me piggyback what Mark was saying about this situation. This dude damn near died, almost died from this accident. His career ruined. Number 2 pick in the draft. Look, and I hate Jay Williams, the college basketball player.
He was a baller,
but he was, because obviously I would know me and Mark would know being Carolina fans. Being Carolina fans, this was way out of pocket. So
that's the one that had 53.
Yes.
She had 15 in the first quarter.
17.
Oh yeah, 17. Dog, that was her line. She covered her line in the first quarter.
Paige is a hooper.
Yes. Look at this. Look. Screen. Look. Pick it up.
So yeah, they both had 34.
6.6. I mean, 6 assists, 6 rebounds. That's
okay. I found it. It was a longer clip. All right.
A longer clip.
Yo, you good?
Ain't that a
Dudes out here just wilding on it.
Ain't that nigga a basketball player?
Yeah, he played for the Knicks. I mean, Nuggets.
So we saw some. Where were you?
Yeah, them diamond earrings. I did. I got some diamond earrings.
Mustache? Elite. How old were you with that mustache?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry. Lottery.
Yeah. Hey, why such a big ovation for you? Was there something? That was loud.
Chicago, I don't know. Well, most of the people that went to Duke are from New Jersey, New York. So, well, they also didn't see the future coming, so they were cheering kind of preempt. Sorry, I apologize. Wow. And listen, the guy was a unbelievable talent.
He was okay in college. He was okay. He was okay.
And his career trajectory would have been a lot different if he didn't like oversight. Yes.
That's crazy.
Yes, that's on record. I wrote a book about it. I try to beat everybody to the punch. I guess everybody that goes to Duke isn't that smart.
Wait, he wrote a book about it. I'm agreeing with him.
No, if you can't be that smart, if you write a book. But anyway, we're going
to. Yeah. I'm pretty sure they had a long talk about this once the show was off air. That was highly unnecessary. Listen, we all joke around, whatever. Like Mark said, but we all cool enough. Like there's certain lines you just don't cross.
That's right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, that was one.
Yeah, for sure.
Like I don't know who that was that came on the live and said that John looked like Will Chamberlain's grandson.
Yeah, relax.
That nigga never came back. That's the crazy part. For real. That was too funny.
All right, Nick, you facts. You remember your calling out names, or can I get to this?
Who was my calling out?
If John,
it was I think it was WNBA related.
If John,
I think we already discussed it.
Oh, so it was commissioner.
Yeah, it was definitely commissioner.
If John is doing what I think he's about to do, I wholeheartedly agree with John.
Go ahead, John. What's going on?
So after so by the way, shout out to Main Event Mamas had me on their pod last night for the mental health forum. And after the show, I just go through my timeline. And obviously, I still have a implant in Lakers Twitter. And I find this tweet from this account called Lakers Desk. And it's the video of the day LeBron James agreed to sign with the Lakers.
Oh, no, it's not what I was talking about.
So he was like, when LeBron announced he was signing with the Lakers, the entire city lost his mind. So I want to people to see the share the screen because. So he said, the entire city lost their mind. So then I said, in a good way, but then I was like, yeah, it was the same reaction when he announced he was leaving too.
Mm-hmm.
So this dude had the nerve to tweet at me and was like, show me, I'll wait. All I simply said was just search Twitter. You'll find people happy that he's gone. And he was like, no video, dumbass. Okay, watch your mouth. I didn't say video. So my other guy, Animal Fries, well done. If you know, you know. He says 5% LeBron coordinates, 99% Kobe stands. There were real, and I keep trying to tell people, there were real Laker fans who had issues with Bron. It wasn't just all the Kobe stands. There were some, and Trunks responded. Like, we criticized Kobe for doing some annoying stuff.
Yeah.
We weren't just being stands. Mm-hmm. So let me be clear to this Lakers desk dude, which basically is a LeBron fan covering up as a Lakers Twitter account.
Uh-oh.
Y'all were part of the damn problem, too.
Absolutely.
For sure.
Absolutely.
Y'all were part of the damn problem, too. It wasn't all just Kobe fans need to take a lot of blame. Mm-hmm. Laker fans got to take some blame. Mm-hmm. But y'all were part of the problem, too.
LeBron fans are fucking annoying.
Y'all were part of the damn problem, too. So don't act like y'all weren't part of the problem.
Mm-hmm. No doubt about it. I think this the blame is equally across the board.
So it's equal. Everybody, and look, I love LeBron. I hope he does well wherever he goes. Mm-hmm. I didn't want to see him go, but it is what it is. It was a divorce that needed to happen because clearly both sides were tired. Both sides were tired of each other. Let's just keep it real. The Lakers were tired of Bron. Bron was tired of the Lakers. Lakers got new ownership. Mm-hmm. So things weren't going to be the same as for Bron, like when Jeannie and Linda Rambis were there.
He ain't got them sucking his dick no more.
But this talk from these LeBron fans thinking like, oh, that it was all it was y'all were part of the problem too. So don't act like it was all y'all. It was all just on the Laker fans for rent. No, y'all played part of the problem for making just want to run the dude out of town. Mm-hmm. And if you do the same stuff in Philly, don't show your face in the street. Don't go on Broad Street. Yeah. They will end your freaking life.
Yeah.
Over LeBron? That's crazy.
No, Philly fans be tripping out there. Yeah, John, I don't. Here's the thing, though, that I'm with John on 100%. The blame is definitely all across the board. The thing is, the LeBron fans have become overly defensive and overly everything because of the and it's crazy how these stands fall right back into this too. Against the Jordan stands, mm-hmm. and how firm these Jordan stands are about Michael Jordan. So they feel as if they have to do the same. They've been doing that so much. I feel like they have to do that with every player when you talk about LeBron. You don't have to do that with everybody. Not all fan base are this delusional. The top three are coincidentally the LeBron, Kobe, and Jordan stands. Those are the top three most delusional fans in sports.
Most annoying.
And they're all annoying.
And I lived through all three of them.
Yes, all of them are annoying. Because it's like there's no wiggle room nowhere. Shout out to that.
Hey, yo.
Oh, y'all never should have told me that. That's funny as shit. Hey, that's I'm gonna add that to my jokes. That's funny as hell. But
I still can't believe he actually said that out loud and let the homies hear it. It was the craziest part.
Shit.
We was in Vegas when he said that.
Oh, in Vegas when he said it in front of all y'all. He been told me that. He told me that in Woodsburg at the post office like 2006.
Yo, he was like, I ain't got nothing out. And would you was in the Elko at the time when Josh was like, when Josh went before he got his job, before he started working consistently. You know what I'm talking about, right? Mm-hmm. Josh was saying, I can offer was a good. Mm-hmm. I was like, because at that time he wasn't working, but he wasn't doing anything. He had the career he had now.
Yeah.
But we was at Elko. That's all he was telling chicks. It was like, look, man, I ain't got nothing to offer. Mm-hmm. But I was like, oh, this nigga was hilarious.
I used to tell my time, I ain't scared to be a 2-pump chump.
And depends who it was. No.
Ooh, no.
I need Josh on here to
try dishwashers.
Oh no.
No. We'll talk about that later. But yeah,
spin cycle.
Me and Josh
everybody needs to look at themselves in the mirror and know that everybody. What you're saying is right. It was other fan base's fault, yes, but it's also your fault as well. You feel what I'm saying? Look, your fault, my fault as well. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody is equally to blame for this. So I think the worst thing that could have happened was
LeBron coming to the Lakers.
Yes, it was the worst thing. That might have been the worst decision of his career.
And I think we said it too.
Yes,
because when they came here, I get it. It felt like a check. It felt more like a check off the box. You know what I'm saying? I'm LeBron James. I come to the Lakers, resurrect their franchise, deuces. And that's pretty much what he did. 8 years. Well, that was crazy because he actually spent this actually was his longest tenure with any of the 4 teams he's played with.
Exactly.
I'm not combining the Cavs years. I'm talking about his first year at Cleveland was 7 years, 4 years in Miami, 4 years with Cleveland the second time. Doubled that with the Lakers, 8 years.
Yeah, this is the most consecutive years he's been on the same team for sure. And my thing is this: both things can be true. He could have did all this for that, and the fans didn't appreciate him as well. He was never for some reason the fan base feels as if him and Kobe had this rivalry that was going on
and
that didn't exist. These dudes had mutual respect for each other, and it showed. And if you watch all the behind the scenes footage of anything that has to involve these two, they always joked around. I've never seen Kobe laugh so much until he was around LeBron.
All I gotta say is go watch 23 and 24.
LeBron had Kobe dying the entire time. That's the only person I've seen on a consistent basis that'll make Kobe not be serious. Kobe cannot be serious around LeBron at all.
Redeem team year.
And he admitted it. He said you can only go for so long without this dude doing something that's hilarious.
By the way, why the hell is the NBA Cup championship gonna be at Butler?
Butler what?
University. So they're taking it out of Vegas.
Why?
Butler, you talking about the same school? Who at the Butler? That was
Gordon Hayward. Brad Stevens.
Brad Stevens old school, right? Yeah. Nah, get the fuck out of here. That's crazy. Ain't that in Utah?
Indiana.
Same city.
Man, look at here. Hey, two sides of the same coin. Yeah, I don't.
Is that actually got big titties and big ass?
That is what you call immaculate, sensational.
Yeah. And if y'all don't,
that's what it sounds. That's the exact sound like when she got big titties and big ass. That's what it.
And ladies and gentlemen, that's my calling out names. All right, we're gonna get up out of here. But one more time before we go, Tuesday night, it's happening. Tuesday night.
If John not gonna say, I'm following John Lee. If John not gonna say nothing, fuck it, I'm not saying nothing either.
About what? About what?
Some disrespect that happened the last couple of days.
Two
people we know. But if John not gonna say nothing, I'm not gonna say nothing either.
Let me Area 51. Let me say this.
That's what I thought you was. That's what I thought you was.
Oh, no, I wasn't going there, but I can say this: public service announcement. Never offer people ultimatums.
Oh yeah, because I'm gonna always take the Orioles.
Number 2. Careful what you say about people, because it might come back to haunt you. And number 3.
Don't fuck with who I fuck with, Yerk.
Don't F with the family.
That's what I hear when I bust a nut. Do it again.
Yo, you clap when you bust a nut?
Well, technically.
Yo, why did just said, dog.
Yo, we can't never be serious about nothing. All right,
we gonna get so, but Tuesday. What the hell is that? What's it on the screen? What the hell is that?
Oh,
yeah, I don't know.
Oh shit, we got an Only John's code. That
after
where
all,
the hell did that pop up at?
Yo, after all I just said, this still happens.
So Only John's over the weekend.
Keep us posted, Sam. Keep us posted.
Over the weekend we having a sale for Only John's. It's 69% off. And the code is since you stuck up for me, I'm gonna swallow you.
Say what? All right, get this. All right, first of all, get this dang barcode off my screen.
So you want to hear it again? Since you stood up for me, I'm gonna swallow you. That's the code 69.
Well,
and then once that happened,
Tuesday night, it's going down.
oh man,
Ladies and gentlemen,
y'all two got issues.
There it is. Tuesday night, the world premiere of Master Debaters, Sports for You, Ballers and Briefs, the ultimate debate show. We're going to bring some of the biggest debates on Tuesday nights. Yo, relax. Now, what the F? Use code, but what in the world? What up, Nick? It's been a minute, bro. Nick, what up, bro?
Nick, what up with it?
Okay, yeah, FANFO. Well, when you're left hand, yo, that's wild. Yeah, that's wild. Yo, who's that on TV?
What? I was that nigga. I thought that was Busy Bone.
Yo, you busy boning? What? All right, we go get him.
I hate y'all. I hate it here.
Uncle Charles, y'all. Who's Scott?
Shout out to the scissors.
Who's Scott? Scotty? Was it? Huh? I hear somebody say,
What's that? The 2-hand guac guac?
the 2-hand. Whoa!
And
the show. All right, we getting up out of here. WNBA All-Star Game Saturday, July 25th on ABC.
That's Bad's birthday, right?
Shout out.
Shout out to Bad, man.
Squirrel.
Squirter? Oh.
Squirrel. Oh, that's a squirrel. That's a squirrel. Shout out to the squirrels. All right. Well, again, Tuesday night, Master Debaters. Me, Mark, Nick, Cody. We're gonna have the ultimate debate. You'll hear next week what will be that first debate coming up. So if y'all got some debate skills,
I know one.
Yo, you good?
What?
Oh, you said, you got a debate.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hell yeah! Don't put sugar in your fucking grits.
Amen. Be here for the
Come
ultimate
on,
debate.
fam.
But we'll see y'all on Tuesday. Don't forget to check me.
Fucking oatmeal.
Check me, Nessa, JoJo, and Trey out for
And
Tribal
some jelly.
Wars. For Tribal Wars on Monday, our Monday Night Raw watch along.
Wait, what?
And then we'll be back on us three and Cody will be back next Tuesday for the debut of Master Debaters. Sports for You Wrestling Wednesday, No Rules Thursday, and then of course Sports for You back on Friday. Thank y'all. Like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. Let them know that the number one sports podcast is still live and thriving as we're on the road to 500 episodes. We're on the road to 600 subscribers. Get involved. We'll see y'all next week. Enjoy your weekend. Stay cool. Stay hydrated.
And remember, Tupac love you if nobody else do.
And stay out of the sun.
California.
I'm John. That's Mark. That's Nick Freeze.
Yep.
For you, from the coast to you. 3 LA minds talking what we do. From the streets to the stats, from the bar to the chat, sports for you. Yeah.